All right, good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to do my personal leg workout. So yesterday I posted a Pinterest workout review on 14 moves for perfect bubble butt. Well, I'm not entirely sure I'm working on bubble butt, but I am doing a leg workout, my lower body workout. And these are moves that I do myself. I typically do them at the gym because I use heavier weights. And I do, so when I do my squats, I do heavier weights and I do it in the squat rack. But I'm going to show you with lighter weights just the moves that I do. And typically when I work out and when I'm doing my sets, I do pyramid style. So I start out at a lighter weight, more repetitions, and then I add weight as I go. And I finish with my heaviest weight, usually around 2 reps. So I try and go 10 reps, 8, 6, 4, and 2, or 1. So it just kind of depends on what I'm doing. But I usually wind up doing, maybe 2, maybe 3 moves at a time, and then doing, 8 to 10 sets of those moves. But today I'm going to show you, there's probably 4, I think there's about 4 different moves that I'm doing, and I'll do, because I do leg day 2 different days, and some of them I do on one day, some I do on the other day. But here we go, this is my leg workout. So first I always start off with squats, and I do back squats and front squats. And I do those first just for me, my lower back and my hips. I need to get them done and out of the way because once I get tired, my legs get fatigued, then my back starts hurting as I do the squats. So I start out back squat first. I'll get that right there. I'm trying to go as low as I can. And like I said, I start out lower weight and higher reps, and then I go from there. But today we're sticking with all one weight. 3, 4, I try and go as low as I can. 5, we're going to go 8 reps today on everything. 6, 7, 8. All right, and from there I go into front squats. So I alternate front squats and back squats. So I come here, and you alternate just because back squats, you're working more hamstrings and glutes. Front squats, you're focusing more on quads. They're all getting work, but depending on where you put your weight, the focus is going to be different. 6, I got 2 more. Oh, goodness. 7, and 8. Oh, goodness. Okay, so typically I do all my squats at one time. I don't necessarily do circuit style. So I do, 5, or I alternate a front squat, back squat, and I do 5 sets of each of those. And then I come in and I do all my deadlift sets at one time. Again, pyramid style. So for my deadlift, and I typically do Romanian style. So my legs, my knees are straighter. My back is stronger than my legs, so I need to be working more on the traditional deadlift. You squat down, you pick it up, keeping the bar really close to your legs, squatting down, picking it up. More focused on legs. I do, like I said, Romanian, I'm more comfortable with it, and I really need to focus more on the other way. But for Romanian, keeping the back back straight, knees fairly straight, going down as low as you can, sticking the butt out, and coming back up. Down and up. When you really do focus on, you have to focus on keeping your shoulder blades together. So this one winds up working your upper back a lot, as well as glutes, hamstrings. One more. And down. And so this one I don't do as many reps. So I usually start out with 5 to 6 reps for a couple sets, go down to about 4 reps for a couple sets, and then I finish off with 1 to 2 reps for about 2 sets. So, I'm focusing more on strength, building muscle, things like that. So I do those and those, and then alternating days I'll do lunges as well. Usually typically walking, but for the video I'll do the alternating lunges. And I do it again with weight. So putting this back. Oh my God, that's the hard part. This isn't even typically these are traveling, but just down and up. Doing about 6 steps on each leg. This is really good focusing on, again, mine is very focused on hamstring and glutes. You can also, if you've been doing these for a while, lean forward, come down and touch your chest to your leg. And just feel the difference between the two. Still keeping that back straight and going slower, down and up. One more. Holy cow. Oh, I gotta go back up and over my head again, don't I? Whew. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, so next we're gonna do hip thrusters. So this one is a really good bubble butt maker. So I do these with weights, and I'm doing it with my back on a bench. I have tires because it was free. So I go out scouring for tires and I bring them home, which not necessarily happy with me, but I'm using a tire. You can use a step, if you have a step, a bench if you're at the gym, things like that. But I have my back on it. Bridges, you put your feet on the step or the bench or whatever, and your back is on the floor. So working those muscles just in a little different way. So we're going to do it with weights. Here we go. Okay. So when you're if you're doing these at the gym, they have plates that are higher that you can just slide under the bar. My plates are really small, so I have to lift it up. But basically keeping the weight on your hips, which is kind of uncomfortable, but you want it centered on your hips, and you're going to lift your butt up while your back goes back, and then back down. And sit back down each time, squeezing those glutes up and back down. We're going to do 8. This is number 3. This one I don't pyramid. I usually keep one weight on there at a time. So there are things that I will superset, like the front squats, back squats. Deadlifts I do on their own. And then I will usually superset lunge walks and hip thrusters at the same time. 7, I'm going to do one more. Oh. 8. All right, so now we've done those, and woo, so I'm going to fall off here. Watch me hurt myself. All right, and typically these ones I'll do about 4 to 5 sets, alternating the lunge walks and the hip thrusters. The other ones are about 10 sets. This is, no, 4. Oh, that hurt. Okay. All right, last moves I'll show you that I do. These are when I do leg day at home, as I'll do these. So the first one, just like a single leg mountain climber, you're gonna get a burn, you're gonna get the cardio part ensued. So you're just coming here, keep that knee bent, coming up and down as fast as you can. We're gonna do 15 and switch. 12, 13, 14, 15, and then switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as fast as you can. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, and then we're gonna, you can hold the weight if you want. I don't have one out here with me. Squat, lift, working that booty. We're gonna do 8, 5, and switch. 6, 7, 8. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do it this way. You can see. 1, 2, 3. You're also gonna feel it in your quads right here. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Woo! So you can do those kind of interspersed, or you can do everything else and then do these at the end and try and do them 2 times through, 3 times through for these kinds of things, 2 to 3 times. One more we're going to do. I don't like box jumps because I've hurt myself on a box before, but I will do it on the tire because the tire's rubber and it's not going to scrape you up like the box does. But box jumps really good. Power, getting these fired. So just up, step down, up, down. If you can, bend, step down. 4. Squat into it if you want. 5. 3 more. 6. 4. 7. And 8. Alright, I'm done. That is typically what I personally do for leg day. Again, I do them usually, most of the stuff is done at the gym, so I'm doing heavier weight. But this can be done at home if you have the equipment. And it typically, for me, it typically takes me an hour on average to do leg day. And that's because I don't do circuit style for my stuff. So I do like a good decent amount of rest in between each set of everything. So when I'm doing front squats, back squats, I'll do back squat right into front squat, and then I'll rest for a minute, and then another back, front, rest. Deadlifts, I'm usually resting a while in between the deadlift sets. So it takes me a while to get through all of that stuff. But I hope you like it. I hope this gives you some good ideas. Don't be afraid to use weight. It doesn't have to be super heavy, just try and add it in. But I hope you liked it. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'll have more good stuff coming, so I will see you later. Thanks, bye.